Hiya, so today I wanted to talk about my fireplace, and I wanted to explain how you can build a fireplace on your own. This is a mock-up fireplace, so it doesn't have a chimney with a vent that goes up into the air. Right, so what you see here is just my coffee table, so please just ignore that. I will do some closer shots just after I've given you a bit of explanation about what we have done. First, I'm going to show you a picture on what it used to look like. Here it is. So the fireplace used to be made of tiles, and it was very chunky and old-fashioned. So what we decided to do was to hire, I forgot the tool name, so I'll just put the word down below. But yeah, we hired that tool and we basically got rid of all the tiles, and it created a huge amount of rumble. I think something like 10 bags that we had to take to the tip for, disposal. Then after that we cleaned the whole room and we decided, okay, what we're gonna do with the space, because the idea behind actually destroying the fireplace was that we were hoping to find a Victorian fireplace underneath those tiles. Unfortunately, what we found was just a hole and bricks, so we had to decide what to do. With that, we decided to box it with plaster. So I'll put a picture on what it looks like before we plastered it and just after we've plastered it. Actually, we didn't do it ourselves, we did it with a plasterer did that, and he filled the hole that used to be here with expanding foam. I will put down below some links of the products that we've used. Right, so we boxed it up and then I painted it into a black matte color. So, and I thought, oh, if I'm gonna have a fireplace, I need to use a special paint that is, like heat resistant or whatever. But it turns out that it wasn't really necessary because what I decided to go with here is a little basket of that is called the Bio-Ethanol fireplace. Bio-Ethanol. So the reason why we decided to go with Bio-Ethanol fireplace fire basket is because we cannot have natural fires in the city of London. It's against the law, because of fire safety regulations. So all the houses here, most of the houses here, they have a fireplace. They have fire chimneys on top of their roofs, but none of them work. So I would definitely, if you're interested in bioethanol, have a look at the safety rules, because it is quite dangerous. It is a live fire in your living room, so you need to be careful on what you're doing, which sounds very silly to say, but I just feel like if I'm doing a video about something dangerous, I want to mention that. But I really enjoyed the experience of the little fire basket bioethanol. It's pretty good, really happy with it. We do need to buy bioethanol bottles and they get used pretty quickly in my opinion, but I can get them on Amazon. Again, just gonna pop down a link below, and we get them delivered pretty quickly. So overall happy. Plus, on top of that, I just want to mention another thing about this fireplace is with the bioethanol we can add little drops of natural essential oils, and that makes the fire smell like a real fire. Because the smell that I have, and I'm gonna show it to you, it's this. So I put a few drops of this product into the basket of the Bio-Ethanol fireplace. Just this. Oh, it smells so good. And it's called blazing or blazing, sorry if I'm not pronouncing this right, blazing wood fire. So after we've plastered it, actually was it before we plastered it? Okay, so we plastered it, I painted, we tiled it, and it was my first tile job, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna talk to you about that in a minute. Yes, so we tiled the earth, and I'll show you closer in a minute. Plastered it, tiled it, painted, and then we added the fireplace mantle that you can see here, and finally I bought the Bio-Ethanol fire basket, and then this was done. Then I installed it with those objects on top because I like those objects, but you can start it the way you want, I guess. So now showing you a little bit closer. Right, so we used 60 by 30 tiles to create this hearth. You can use different tiles or stones to create a hearth. I am not a specialist, so if there's any specialist looking at this video and, you know, trying to like cringing at it, I am saying that I'm not a specialist, so do not worry. But this is what we've done in our house, and it's our house, and we're happy with it, and we're pretty sure that you know, there wouldn't be any problem with someone buying the house or something like that because of this. So I'm gonna link down below and mention it here on the video, the products we've used for that. And yeah, so we've cut the tiles to the dimension. I wanted to have this in the middle of this space. Okay, so this is in the middle. I added this metal bar, which is what you normally use with tiles, to add a little bit of shine and metal elements to the fireplace. It's very discreet. So this is definitely a DIY project. As you can see, this is plaster. It's entirely plastered, the top is plastered, all the sides are plastered, and this was painted with a black matte paint from Deluxe, I believe. So, I don't know why there is a mark here, I think it's just some dust. And this is the fire basket, this is mock-up, okay? And I've actually kept a few fairy lights in there because it was the summer and we haven't used it since. So, that was maybe a long video, I'm not sure, but I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you're doing a fireplace, just know that this took us about, let's say, from sourcing the material, learning what to do with the different bits and bobs, the plastering, the earth, what type of fire burner we want to go for. I think it took us about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yes. Working weekends. And I did the paint on my spare time. So about 2 weeks, I'd say, yes. And I think it looks much, much better than the previous fireplace that we had.